Captain Marvel will be flying again into theaters next year, and Brie Larson will reprise her role as Carol Danvers. But she won't be the only female superhero on the screen, as she will team up with two mighty ladies, Miss Marvel and Monica Rambeau. And that's not all, because another lady will make history this time. Nia DaCosta will direct the movie, and she will be the first black woman to helm a Marvel film. Stay with us and find out everything about the upcoming Marvel movie, The Marvels. With the premiere of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Marvel will end its Phase 4. And as much as we are impatient to see the sequel of Black Panther, we can't wait for Marvel's Phase 5 to start next year. Oh my god, it will be a year full of surprises and a busy schedule for superhero movie lovers.
I was already slipping when you happened to punch me in the face.
And the upcoming sequel for Captain Marvel is on the top of the list of this calendar. Produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney, The Marvels will be not only a sequel to 2019's Captain Marvel, but also a continuation of the Disney Plus series, Mr. Marvel, and the 33rd film in Marvel Cinematic Universe. It wasn't maybe a Marvel masterpiece, but Captain Marvel was a huge hit in 2019. The movie grossed, believe it or not, a fantastic $1.1 billion worldwide, and all of that against a budget of $152 to $175 million. The development of the film began in May of 2013, and it was officially announced in October of 2014 as the first female-led superhero film in MCU. The Captain Marvel story took us many years before the great catastrophe shown in Avengers: Infinity War in the mid-90s. Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, will become one of the universe's most powerful heroes when Earth is caught in the middle of a galactic war between two alien races. But the story starts with Danvers struggling to recover her lost memories. During a mission to rescue an undercover operative infiltrating a group of Skrulls, Vers will be captured by Skrull Commander Talos. Her memories will lead them to Earth, where Vers will escape and crash lands in Los Angeles. Here, her presence will attract S.H.I.E.L.D. agents Nick Fury and Phil Coulson. While struggling to recover her lost memories, something will spark in Danvers when she will reunite with her loyal friend Maria Rambeau, a fellow former test filer pilot. Halfway through the movie, we will discover that the presumed villain Talos is not the real antagonist, but he is simply a refugee who is looking for a new home for his people. The true villain is the Kree Emir, who wants to exterminate the Skrulls. Also, we will learn that Captain Marvel's mentor, Yon-Rogg, has been working to cover up plans that would help the Skrulls while using Captain Marvel as a weapon for the Kree. When Danvers finds out about this betrayal, she will leave the Kree Star Force, and you should hit that like button right now. No, really. After she finds out about the betrayal, Vers will leave the Kree Star Force and will defeat her former friends. She will also help the Skrull to find their new home. The movie ends with Captain Marvel leading the Skrull refugees in a quest to find a new homeworld. It's maybe not quite a story, and that's why Captain Marvel received mixed reviews. However, the movie brought an incredible cast crew together. Academy Award winner Brie Larson portrayed the mighty Captain Marvel. And besides her, we also watched Samuel L. Jackson and Clark Gregg as Nick Fury and Agent Coulson. Jude Law played the role of Danvers' mentor Yon-Rogg, and Lashana Lynch as Maria Rambeau. The movie got a solid 6.8 rating on IMDb and a disappointing 45 audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. But no matter what, there is always a second chance to remove the mistakes made before, and the upcoming sequel, The Marvels, is the perfect opportunity for that. Let's move on and find out when is the release date for one of the most anticipated Marvel Phase 5 movies. Even though the movie was originally scheduled for July 8, 2022, and was later pushed back to November 11th, which is now the debut date for Black Panther 2. Marvel head chief Kevin Feige has now officially confirmed that The Marvels will hit the theaters next summer on July 28th. So we are less than a year away from the premiere. The movie was confirmed back in July of 2019, and the development started in January of 2020. The Marvels then were waiting for April 2021 to start shooting, and it was wrapped one more year later in May of 2022. 3 locations were used for principal photography: Pinewood and Long Cross Studios in England, Los Angeles, and Tropea in Italy. The movie will be produced by Kevin Feige, and according to the screenplay, written by Megan McDonnell. The movie was also planned for February 2023, but in April this year has swapped places with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, given that film was further along in production than the Marvels. So fingers crossed, and let's hope that this will be the final delay. Now let's move to the most interesting part and see who is in the cast crew for the upcoming film. The biggest news is that Miss Marvel will be in the movie, and she will be portrayed by the Pakistani-American teenager Iman Vellani. The young actress played the character in the Marvel miniseries Miss Marvel, and she will also take the voice of Kamala Khan in the 2024 Marvel Zombies. Brie Larson as Carol Danvers will be also followed by Teyonah Parris, who will star as Monica Rambeau, the daughter of Danvers' best friend Maria Rambeau. In Captain Marvel's story, Monica was just a little girl who was then played by Akira Akbar. But in the upcoming movie, she'll be an adult. Monica will not be in a supporting role, and you should smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell below the video right now. No, really. Monica now also has superpowers, and according to what we know from the comics, she was the first black woman to join the Avengers. Samuel L. Jackson is coming back to reprise his role as Nick Fury.
Oh no. Well done.
And there are two more names, Zawe Ashton and Park Seo-joon, whose roles are yet to be unveiled. According to the official announcement, Ashton will be playing the main villain in the movie, but nobody right now knows which character she will portray. Of course, this is not the final list, and more names will be announced in the coming months. Let's now enjoy the moment that a trio of fantastic female superheroes will team up together to fight evil, and what the Marvel story is bringing by. If you remember the epilogue of Miss Marvel, then you probably have a clue of what may lie ahead in the Marvels. We saw in the post-credit scene how Kamala swaps places with Captain Marvel, which gives us clear footage that she is unable to control her powers. Also, the post-credit scene from Spider-Man: No Way Home and WandaVision links to Teyonah Parris' Monica Rambeau. So, according to these events, the trio switches their locations whenever they lose control of their powers, and they should work together to deal with the consequences. However, the official synopsis doesn't give us much insight into the plot. The Marvels can also set up two perfect candidates to lead the Avengers. Carol Danvers never led the Avengers in the comics, but she is now the most powerful superhero in the MCU, so she is the perfect candidate to do the job in the upcoming movies. On the opposite, Monica Rambeau, who is, by the way, also one of the most powerful characters right now, has already led the Avengers in the comics, which makes her an even stronger candidate to be a leader. Brie Larson recently, while appearing at the D23 Expo for The Hollywood Reporter, teased that the Marvels will kick off a new phase for Carol Danvers, and now we'll see a more humanized portrayal than before. Well, you get to see a new side of Carol, where she has to learn to relinquish some of the control and realize that she makes mistakes and she needs support, she needs help. It's the beginning of this new phase for her, said the actress. Additionally, Larson hinted that her character will have extended powers in comparison to what the audience has seen before. What's different with this movie from the first one is that Carol didn't fly until the end, so I didn't have as much wire work stuff, Larson said to EW. And this is the best that I've found for the Marvels. It sounds interesting. It promises a great show and great action. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.